Good morning, everybody. So, here I am. I got seeds. Started ordering my seeds for next year. This is a new company I found online. They're heirloom. I like that. I also like how I got a handwritten note at the end. To me, that means a lot. Shipping was only $5, which was way less than what I paid for Northwest Territorial Seeds. They charged me $8 to ship 3 packs of seeds. And this is what I got from this small company. Not that I don't like Territorial Seeds, I do. But I'm trying to, when I spend money, spend it every single purposefully way to help small companies. If you're too big, then you've got the pull of the people around you, and I feel if you're a $1 million industry, which Territorial Seeds is, that you should be able to give me that kind of shipping price. I mean, I got it 1 day earlier. Well, I'm not planting anyway, not in a day. So I got some corn. As you can see, I got corn here, cantaloupe, Swiss chard, beets, herbs. I got some parsley, flat parsley, and then I got a free pack of watermelon. So not only did I get cheaper shipping, I got a free pack of watermelon. That's worth it to me. So I wanted to point that out. I love small companies like this. It's just in Wisconsin. It's local. They run their own, whatever they do. And America will never be destroyed from the outside. I love that saying by Abraham Lincoln. Look at that. This is the kind of company I would support. I will continue to support. I will try to buy all my seeds from there. They have a list of the seeds that they do have. Best-selling seeds. As you can see, they don't have a printed catalog. They have one on their website. And they sell gift certificates if you're looking for something to give to family. I'm not getting anything back from these guys. I just feel that we need to support small companies. And look at this. Non-GMO, non-hybrid, non-treated heirloom and open-pollinated vegetables, flowers, and herb garden seeds. So they're seed savers. Big deal for me. If you watch regularly, you'll know that I'm a STEM teacher. And I have been teaching the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th graders to seed save. They have already officially saved seeds. I harvested some pods from my I have some heirloom, can't think of the word now, hollyhocks. So they got to learn the difference between annual, perennial, biannual, all sorts of stuff. And they pulled the seeds out of the pods, and they created their own seed package from a envelope, and they saved their seeds. And they're either going to plant them or give them to somebody who likes to garden, and I'll have to explain to them why they didn't flower the first year. So it's a very great learning thing. I brought in probably 50 different types of seeds, from acorns, maple seeds, burr seeds, lettuce seeds, you name it. I brought in a ton of seeds. Plus I brought in all my seeds from my garden stash of seeds for them to look at. So they actually got a really cool lesson. And I think this is something we need to start explaining with not only our food, but all of our shortages are caused because we have outsourced all of our basic supplies. We can't get them. And I'm not saying we don't support other countries and that we don't do international trading, but it's pretty stupid when we can't be able to. I mean, look at the oil. Biden went over there and begged Saudi to, increase it by 1 million, so they cut it by 2. And that's what happens when you don't support your local businesses. So I want you to think about that. What if the Walmart in your area can't afford the shipping anymore, so they just close the doors? They won't care. Well, the people that work there will care. The manager of that store will care. But do you think the CEO who lives in his $1 billion home, his multi-million-dollar place, whichever house he's in for the season, You think he's going to care that they closed that store in your area? They're not. They won't care. Because we turned our back on our neighbors and we stopped buying local. We stopped supporting companies in our area. And I hope we wake up. I hope it's not just me preaching. So, and they even have some books. Look at that. Seed saving books I highly recommend. Now, I have not read any of those books. I don't know. Through Master Gardening, we just started saving seeds. And the Master Gardener program I was in, out in Pierce County, Washington, we did a plant sale every year. And every year, we could sell $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 worth of starts in 2 days. That's a lot of money. Majority of that money was turned back over into the community gardens in the area, and anything we had left at the end of the sale was donated to other groups, nonprofit groups that had the ability to sell them at their sales later so that they could make money. Those are the kind of outreaches that make a difference in your community. But anyway, the reason we were able to do that is because with perennials and stuff, we have, my cat wants in, with perennials, especially garden perennials, flower perennials, you can pull them out, and we would have potting parties where in the fall and in the spring, people would bring in, like me, I would always bring in herbs. I had sage plants and cilantro, and I had a whole bunch of stuff that would reseed. And so I would dig them up in the spring, pot them up in pots, and then I would donate that back to the Master Gardener program. And so there was no overhead. I had the pots. I had got the dirt. Get off the table, you bad cat. I swear she does that because she knows I'm on YouTube. And yeah, so there's a lot of turnover. But that's when I started saving seeds. And we would exchange seeds because that's just, once you get into the gardening niche, that's the new word everybody's using, niche. I like that new word, but yeah, that is exactly what people do. You start saving seeds, you start trading. You'll be like, oh, I had this and it grew really well, so I saved some seeds. You want to try them? Yeah, gardeners are like that. So this video is supposed to be about these seeds. These are dill seeds, as you can see. And I'm just going to simply squeeze like that. These are perfectly dried. And I was going to put the majority of these into a container to use to cook with. I have some dill that I did cut earlier, and I think I have other dill seed. But this was some of the stuff, and this is just some. I mean, it reseeded in the garden, and I let it go. I did notice that I had a wonderful dill set of, just phenomenal dill that came back. It was huge. It was probably a 12 by 12 patch dill, and it was so happy. I mean, look at how big these are. And one of the neighbors was making dilly beans, and she came over, and she was like, no, I have to buy it. I was just going to give it to her. But she paid $1 for, like, a bunch bigger than this, which is huge savings to her. And the $1, I threw it in my kitty for my chicken feed, because I was selling eggs, but I have a rat stealing my eggs, which is a whole nother video I'm going to do. So anyway, this is what I'm going to do this morning. And I like to use a cookie sheet. It's got a little bit of a lip so they don't go flying out. And you want them to be dry enough that, see how you just squeeze? You're just going to squeeze it, and they just fall right off. And then I'll compost the rest of these seeds. But anyway, back to the neighbor, that she left her dill standing when they rototilled it in. She left it up so it would reseed in her garden too. So it's very nice. It's a great way to do things. I want to move some of mine this year into a pottage area, an herbal area, where I'm just going to let it reseed every year, and then I won't have to. I really don't want it in the middle of my garden like it was this year, but I left it there because when you have a bumper year crop, you save and you store. because you don't know. Maybe next year it won't. Like last year, I had so many tomatoes, I didn't know what to do with them. This year, hardly any. And the nice thing about saving seeds is like my fingers smell like dill pickles, which, and not the vinegary part, just the dill part. I love that smell. Sorry, I need a cup of coffee. I'm drinking my coffee. So there is my dill seed saving. If you're going to be buying seeds and you're in the market for them, these are going to be cold weather seeds because they are from Wisconsin. Stclareheirloomseeds.com. Like they said, they do not have a printed catalog, but go to their website and order. Send a gift certificate. That'd be a great Christmas present for somebody. I mean, an amazing Christmas present because we're all in search of seeds. So get a gift certificate, send it to them. They will appreciate it when they're sitting at their kitchen table doing something like this. Have a good night, guys, or a good day, or a great weekend. Bye.